Were there any martial arts accidents on the set?
The only accident I know is when Kristen cracked a stunt double in the face.
Twice. I kicked somebody in the face.
Yeah, she's known. She has a reputation. There was a moment where Daredevil has to throw his baton, and that got a little out of hand. That was so obviously we have VFX and we can do things in post. Charlie thought that he could, make it happen in real life and just kind of throw it across the room.
I remember this.
A very large room. I mean, talking 30 feet. And throw it from his hand from here to across in someone's hand. It's a pretty hard thing to do, and he was convinced he could do it.
This is so unfair.
So I'm standing kind of near the target, my back's to him, and I just knew that this was not going to go well. And now, in full disclosure, in his defense, he had the mask on.
Look at what Kristen's laughing at the story.
So he had the mask on, he had the gloves on, and he's really far away and has to make it look cool. So he thought he could do it. And he was over there practicing. He was doing you remember he practicing? He was in practice, it was going really well. I was like, yeah, I think I got it.
I actually hid behind Luke. I remember this. I was terrified he was going to hit me.
Action, boom, right in the back of my head. I'm like, what? What? Cut. People were dying because it's so funny. I just knew it was gonna happen. Literally, so that was funny. And then of course he said, no, I'm gonna do it. I got it. Of course I'm like, I don't think you got it. I just don't think you got it. So I'm sitting there going, waiting for the sure enough, on cue, action, boom, right in the back of the head again.
Look, I know how this story ends. I don't need to see any more of this.
So that was hilarious. You had to be there, but watching someone try to do something that's
so
really
funny.
hard, just
The truth is, I'm a dead shot with that.
And also, it wasn't that bad. He got to his knees. Mike oversold it so much. He was on the floor, really milking it. It's dude, it's like a plastic baton.
It's not even plastic, it's a rubber one. It was the safety one. And also, I nailed it in the rehearsal. Do you remember that?
No,
they
I
were
don't remember that.
You remember the rehearsal? They were like, can you do this? I'm like, I can definitely do this. And I threw it perfectly. And they're like, okay, he can do this. And then we did 3 takes, and I hit Mike all 3 times. I think.
It was so funny. I almost made my pants laughing.
We're gonna do it in post.
But then also, because our characters don't have weapons and things like that, Mike and I are looking at each other like,
Yeah, it's just hard for him to put that thing in the holster. He can be looking for it, just trying to find the holster for it. I mean, it's not his fault. It's just he got his eyes covered.
Yeah,
he's got gloves on. He can't even feel it. It's so hard.
Yeah,
so hard.
Cracked him right in the head.
It's been a long week.